Is Halo 5 better for clans than Halo Reach? Hey viewers, my name is DividableHalo HD. Welcome back to another episode of Thoughts and Opinions. Today we're going to be discussing the topic of basically the Halo clan community on the status of Halo Reach and Halo 5. So once again, this video is unscripted as usually all my videos are, so expect me to fuck up, expect me to pronounce things wrong, and pretty much expect me to do a lot of things wrong in your eyes. I don't know. Anyways, today we're going to be discussing Halo 5 Guardians and a lot of the problems that people within the Halo clan community have been talking about. Now, currently the Halo clan community, there's only two games that people are on, Halo Reach and Halo 5. A lot of the big clans within the Halo clan community are currently on Halo 5, while there's a lot of small and, I guess, well-average clans that are on Halo Reach right now. A lot of people that are on Halo Reach are claiming that Halo 5 emblems are basically trash, or basically near impossible to get compared to Halo Reach. Understandably, Halo Reach basically has all the emblems unlocked where you're able to basically just slap on the emblem and pretty much have all your clan members wear them. There are also a lot of people that are saying like Halo 5 Forge is not out yet, and pretty much saying that Halo 5 Forge is going to be bad compared to Halo Reach. A lot of people are also claiming that Halo 5 is bad because of no in-game chat, no Forge yet, once again, and not being able to kick players. They are also stating that the campaign is worse compared to Halo Reach. Now, I'm going to be discussing each of these points and pointing out basically what's out there right now. So, I'm going to just state it out right now that my opinion is for Halo 5. Mainly because I've been doing a small little bit of clan stuff on Halo 5. And it's definitely possible to have clans within the Halo 5 clan community, or just possible to have clans on Halo 5 in total. And with Halo Reach's backwards compatibility coming to the Xbox One, a lot of people are saying that they're going to be going back to Halo Reach, or the clan community is going to be thriving on Halo Reach more or less than it is on Halo 5. So, with the problem that a lot of people are talking about, saying Halo 5 emblems are near impossible to have compared to Halo Reach, it's honestly just a pathetic excuse in my opinion. You're able to easily get emblems for your clans on Halo 5 Guardians. Now, yes, there are certain emblems that you need to get through basically opening rec packs, which are kind of like a chance game. But, however, there are emblems that you're able to get through accommodations or ranking up. Now, there are some emblems that more or less suit the clan stuff, such as some rare legendary one that I can't remember. I think it's a United Nations emblem that a lot of people liked and thought it was more cool for the Halo clans. However, there are a lot of emblems within Halo 5 right now that you guys are able to use. Right now, for my clan on Halo 5, I run the United Nations Enterprise. For all of you guys that don't know, it's kind of just something that's new as the creation of this video. We're not really doing much, but we're just kind of exploring. The emblem that we're using is more or less the Firebird, which you unlock through basically getting the railgun accommodation. Now, a lot of people are saying like, oh, Halo Reach, you're able to basically have all these emblems already unlocked. Well, once again, before or after Halo Reach, there was Halo 4. Now, there was a good chunk of a clan community there on Halo 4. A lot of clans were actually on Halo 4. The United Union Federation, the United Nations Republic were on Halo 4, and pretty much there was something similar on Halo 4 that the structure that it was kind of set up on Halo 4 was similar to what it is now on Halo 5. You basically had to do an accommodation to unlock some certain emblem, armor, or whatnot. Now, there are other emblems that you're able to easily unlock, such as unlocking this certain emblem that I'm not sure what it's titled that you unlock at level 50. Now, the clan that I know that's using it right now is Aegis, and pretty much it's something that's simple. You gotta just get to level 50, and it's not a hard game to play. Like, yes, it'll take up some time to get to level 50, but once again, once you have that emblem, you can kind of like make it a requirement to get, or in order to get into the clan, you gotta reach level 50 or whatnot. But the emblem thing is honestly not a big problem. One thing that people are complaining about, saying like, oh, the emblem color customization is kind of terrible. Well, yes, it's different from Halo Reach. Like, you can't really like customize what certain color you want. You could use basically your primer, which is whatever you want. Like, say you want to use coal, gunmetal, or salt, whatnot. And then pretty much you have the bottom where it has already three pre-selected stuff, such as like sporty or elite, or and so on and so on. Pretty much that is just a minor problem. It's something that a lot of people could easily get over, and it's something that honestly shouldn't be holding back a lot of people that already have Halo 5, and they're not really just doing anything with it on for their clan within Halo 5. Now, Forge not being out yet, yes, that is one big problem. Now, as the creation of this video, Forge is not out. It should be coming out, I believe, on December 15th, from what I heard through the internet. So, obviously, this isn't a reliable source. I'm not a reliable source, but pretty much what I heard is basically Forge is coming out on December 15th. Either way, with the lack of no Forge since the release of the game, yes, it is kind of difficult to have a clan such as like a military UNSC or whatever insurrectionist clan on Halo 5, considering that there are no raid bases yet, and there is like basically nothing to kind of like support any raids at all. Now, yes, you can have competitive games on Halo 5, so the competitive side of the Halo clan community is able to be done on Halo 5 right now. However, there are still military clans that are on Halo 5 right now, excuse me. There are still some military clans that are on Halo 5 right now that are able to get by through basically just doing some training on custom games and kind of just learning the feel of the game. When Forge drops, I can guarantee that Halo 5 is going to be better than Reach. Now, from what we already know, there's at least 3 Forge World maps. Well, what I mean by 3 Forge World maps is, you know how Halo Reach has the one map called Forge World? Well, imagine having 3 of those in, like, basically Halo 5's Forge. Pretty much, you basically have more of an opportunity to build different and unique fire bases for raids and whatnot. So, I believe that Halo 5 Forge is pretty much going to be better than it was for Halo Reach. Now, Halo 4 had pretty much a crappy Forge. Basically, like, you didn't get Forge Island until, like, I believe 6 months after the game was released, so it was a lot more terrible for clans at the time. And then you had Halo MCC, which was completely terrible game in itself. However, there were a lot of maps that were like big and huge, and if you didn't have the problems getting a full lobby, then pretty much you would be able to like have a clan on Halo MCC. However, Halo 5 does not have this problem really, where you basically can't connect or can't get a full lobby. You are able to get a full lobby, and you are basically able to communicate through I said basically way too much, through the Xbox Live Party chat. Now, one problem that a lot of people were talking about is no in-game chat. There is some sort of thing like set up for in-game chat on, I believe, when you're just doing a normal multiplayer game. However, I don't think there is like an actual lobby roster chat yet set up. I'm not sure how it works. I've been only doing party chats. However, I was told, or basically a lot of people said within the Halo clan community, that the game chat thing will easily be fixed with the release of the Forge update. Now, not being able to kick players, once again, that's just another thing. Like, they'll probably add it with like the next Forge update. It's honestly not a big concern. And if for some people they might say like, oh, Halo the not being able to kick thing might be better for raids, so that way you can't really just kick random people or whatnot. But that's just something that's a minor problem. Now, people saying that like basically Halo 5 is trash because of the Halo 5 campaign. Yes, the campaign wasn't the greatest, and it wasn't like as great compared to Halo 4. However, the Halo Reach campaign wasn't good in itself. The Halo Reach campaign did not really stay true to the Halo lore. So, once again, saying Halo 5's campaign was trash is kind of just, it's just a stupid, or it's just a ridiculous thing to say, considering that Halo Reach didn't have one of the best campaigns compared to games previous to Halo, such as Halo, or the games previous to Halo Reach, such as Halo 3, Halo 2, and Halo 1. So, once again, the campaign thing is just ruled out. A lot of people within the clan community are basically still on Halo Reach. A lot of the small clans within the Halo clan community are still on Halo Reach, and they say the clan community is going to be larger than ever before when backwards compatibility hits out. Now, yes, the clan community will grow big on Halo Reach. However, it's not going to stay that way for a long time. Once again, Halo Reach is 5 years old, and at the time of the release of Halo Reach, the clan community was prospering because basically a lot of people loved Halo Reach, a lot of people played Halo Reach for a long time, and a lot of people pretty much were new within the Halo clan community. Coming to where we are at now, we'll have a lot of people that are playing Halo Reach mainly because they know what Halo Reach is like. They basically are already like a fan of the game, and they're more or less used to the game as it is right now. So they're going to be on Halo Reach. It's going to be more or less old people instead of new people within the Halo clan community. So backwards compatibility will be here, but it won't be attracting a new audience towards the Halo clan community. However, Halo 5 is something where a lot of new people are coming to Halo, say like new players, right? We're having new people within the clan community just appearing, well, I guess we could say this. I just fucked up really bad right here, but let me say this. We'll have a more newer audience of people coming into the Halo clan community now because Halo 5 is a new game. We'll be attracting more people into the Halo clan community if we're on Halo 5 Guardians. And that's pretty much really all I had to say. This video is pretty short. So Halo 5 is the next gen game for clans. It's possible to have clans on Halo 5 Guardians. There are only minor problems that basically could easily get fixed, and the game is relatively new, that there will be some patches or fixes coming pretty soon, such as in the next Forge update for Halo 5 Guardians. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is, if you want to have a big clan within the Halo clan community, your best bet is to be on Halo 5 Guardians. Yes, Halo Reach was fun, however, Halo Reach is coming to an end, and it will have some activity when the backwards compatibility for Reach hits on the Xbox One. However, you're not going to have new people. You're going to have generally older people back on Halo Reach because they know what Halo Reach was like. You're not going to really have new people that are just getting into gaming, just getting into the Halo clan community on Halo Reach. So, bottom line, Halo 5 Guardians is the next game for clans. And that's honestly what I'm going to say. Halo 5 Guardians is better for clans than it is for Halo Reach. There are some minor problems that people are talking about, and honestly people are just not determined enough to even attempt to have a clan on Halo 5, which basically just shows a lack of leadership, what I would say. Like, people are honestly just lacking in creating a clan on Halo 5 because of some minor problems. Anyways, that's all I had to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, just leave it down in the comments below. Anyways guys, that is it for this video, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Bye.